Hi everyone, this is Naomi and I'm here to introduce the Social Media Strategic Plan for the First Nations Education Steering Committee. Just a little bit about the organization. It's based in British Columbia and its goal is to advance First Nations education in the province, and it does so by offering services in research, communications, advocacy, as well as building partnerships with government agencies and educators. So the purpose of using social media for this organization is to empower FNESC employees to use social media as a way to increase the number of people and stakeholders that they engage with, and thereby introducing a larger audience to First Nations education issues and perspectives. So the goals for the strategic plan is to introduce and train FNESC employees on social media and policy and strategy by the end of July of this year. We also wanted to increase our Twitter followers by 30% by the beginning of August. Twitter was chosen because it is currently the most active social media channel for the organization. We also wanted to see a 10% increase in FNESC teaching resources as a direct result of employees' use of online engagement by September 1st, 2016. September was chosen for this goal because generally before then, teachers and educators are looking at what kind of resources they want to purchase for the upcoming school year. So the SWOT for the current strategic plan is as follows. One of the strengths is that there is a dedicated communications team on staff that will help usher through the strategic plan. One of the weaknesses is that though there is dedicated staff, the numbers are limited, and many staff do work off-site, so there may be a little bit of difficulty in getting everyone to attend all of the planned tactical events. One of the opportunities that we do have is that there are a lot of First Nations resources available and published by us that employees can use as part of their content and part of their interactions with their audience. One of the threats that have just come up recently is that there is an increasing number of school closures in BC. The stakeholders for this strategic plan, the owners for the social media strategy are the communications team members, as well as the information systems coordinator. The executive sponsor of the social media strategy is the executive director, and his role is to ensure buy-in across the entire organization. Other internal stakeholders include the program staff, who I've mentioned earlier, and the board members, and the external stakeholders will be the BC Ministries of Education, both provincial and local, as well as the BC educators themselves. So the tactics we'll be using to implement the strategic plan are 3 monthly staff training webinars, so starting in May and then followed by June and July. So we'll be beginning by looking at the why, the what, and the where for social media. We'll also be having an offsite conference in May where the keynote speaker will be the executive director, emphasizing again the need for social media in terms of increasing online engagement to promote First Nations education in the province. We'll also be creating a blog specific to the organization, which will be populated by members of each of the support and program teams, as well as the staff, administrative staff. This will also help give staff members another resource to promote or to talk about or to direct audience members to in terms of finding a great resource for education tips and strategies. And we'll also be running a social media contest every month where each team will compete to see if they can find someone from the community to promote via social media, and just to get a little bit of a competitive spirit between the teams and to make it more fun and engaging for them to be involved in social media. So the listening and evaluation part of the strategic plan includes sending out employee engagement surveys after each webinar using SurveyMonkey, finding a social media champion for 2017, so someone who has graduated from the webinars and from the experience that we will be rolling out this year, and someone who is excited and motivated to teach their fellow coworkers about what's coming up in social media in 2017. There'll also be the communications team will also be monitoring social media accounts for authentic interactions with educators and whomever else they are interacting with via social media. And we'll be using analytical tools like Google Analytics and Hootsuite Analytics to track our progress on social media. And that's just a quick rundown of what we hope to be doing for this organization. Thanks very much.